Yeah. Ghost, we make him fly like a ghost. If he want talk on the game, the heater gon' turn into toast. If he pull out and we spliffed him, he was just doing a distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. His soul gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this harm her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't up if you ain't down to get it. Fuck your bob if you ain't vibing with us. No, no, no. Bye, bye, bye. Clock him out. He ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. You ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. Headshot, knock him out. Ah, get him. Bye, good riddance. Sorry I had to do this. Sorry I'm being a nuisance. I just gotta get it. Hi, I'm Mary Jeans on my Louis V for the belt. 2 G's for the belt. Know the heater gon' make 'em out. Promise the heater gon' make 'em out. OD niggas know me. I just move along with a hand I throw.
Everybody. Hi, JJ. How are you, manita?
Hey, I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Happy Sunday, everybody. Let's say hi real quick. Joe being Joe, I know she was here earlier. She hopefully will be back. So, hey, Joe being Joe. Hi, Mama T. I hope you're well. I hope your son is well. Thank you for being here. Shwede, bye. Of course, my JJ, my manita. Hey, Steve and Crisco, my Shwede. Patty Brunner, my girl. How are you, Shwede? How you doing? Hey, Mikey. Mikey, you changed your name back? Lord of mercy. How are you, Mikey? Hi, Sunshine State of Mind. How are you, sweetie? Good to see you. Hey, Jenny Lee. Good to see you. Hey, Teresa. Good to see you. Hey, Miranda. Miranda. Okay, wait. Well, let's say hi. Hi, Audi, my beautiful Audi. How are you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, sorry. Okay, it jumped. So, hey, Shay, my sweet Shay. How are you? Hey, Vera. I still haven't texted Vera. Lord of mercy. I was thinking, I was like, oh shit, I gotta text Vera, but of course I flaked. So, hi, everybody. How are you guys? I hope you guys are having a hi Sunday. Happy Sunday. JJ, how was your Sunday so far?
It was good. It was busy. I'm tired. I got a little bit of work done. For the house, for the office. A
Yeah,
little stressful, but it's okay. It's okay. I got it.
that's good. At least you got some work done. It was it was raining this morning. I've been up since 6 a.m. So I ran to get my coffee this morning. Um and then I noticed we didn't have any toilet paper. And I got all dudes in here. Well, besides my daughter-in-law. Listen, I have wipes, but no, a bitch need toilet paper. So I was like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., like 6:45. I'm running out to the store to quick check to get my coffee, get some damn toilet paper. Hi. DJ, what the hell, girl? What the hell? What you fighting with? Sound like you fighting somebody. What the hell? Hi, Henry's mom. JJ. Oh, guys, let me drop her because if I don't, if she leaves, she will she will knock off my whole stream. So JJ, if you could hear me, do not exit. Just come back in, and then I will drop this one because if she exits, it ends my whole stream. It ends my whole stream. So I saw, hey, Henry's mom, how are you, sweetie? Hi, Welsh Rose, how are you? Hey, Jade Fit, hi, my girl. Happy being me. Hey, Yaya, how are you, sweetheart? Let me see if any, I'm telling JJ gets me nervous. Listen, guys, if for any reason my stream ends, do not leave. I will restart. Okay, she left. Who see? Okay, when I drop her, then if she leaves, it doesn't end my stream. But if she's on panel and she leaves, it. Okay, there she goes. I'm learning. I'm
I'm
learning.
here. I'm here. I'm here.
I was like, oh shit, because when I couldn't hear you, I was like, let me drop her. Let me drop her.
No. Yeah, I had to switch out my AirPods, and for whatever reason, it freezes me. I don't know, but
I know. And then if you drop yourself, it ends the whole stream. So I was like, let me drop her. Let me.
You're like, bitch, bye. Bye. Before you ruin my stream. Bye.
You gotta go. Hey, just fools, how are you?
Hey,
So,
Jules.
first order of business.
Mm-hmm.
Miranda, this is Miranda. Where she's at? Where she's at? Here she
Peach
goes, right here. This is
Peach
Miranda.
Che Hung.
Yes. Okay. Now, sorry, Miranda. Put your business out there. This is our friend. She also
Mm-hmm.
has a channel. Um, she lives in Texas, where it's hot all year round. She's on a fixed income. She's on disability. Sorry, I hate to tell her business. Um, and she doesn't have an AC in her house. She also suffers from chronic pain, chronic illness.
She has a legitimate, we're not talking like a I don't feel like working kind of deal. No. We
Yes.
know Miranda and she's never asked for anything
No.
ever. And actually I'm the one that
She
came
didn't
to
ask
her.
now. Right.
Yeah, no, she didn't even ask now. She said, she'll live with it, but I I don't know. I feel terrible. I live in Florida. I live in the South. I understand the heat and humidity, so I can't even imagine. So I would love to help her in any way we can.
So, can Miranda, listen, Miranda, I'm sorry to sound like a bitch, but I'm not asking, I'm demanding that you drop your Cash App, please, por favor,
Hmm.
in
Hmm.
the chat. I was going to put it on my banner, but I would have probably put it all wrong, Miranda. So please just drop it, and then I want to pin it, please. She has no AC, guys. She's living in Texas with no AC. And I was telling JJ before the stream, it's not even like here in New Jersey where, if you don't have an AC, it's hot. We only have to deal with it 2 or 3 months out of the year. In Texas, it's year round. That's just like Florida.
Hmm.
It's
Yes.
year round. And she
Hmm.
doesn't have, and she was going to wait till tax season. That's January, February. That's insane.
Hmm.
So okay, there she goes. There it goes. I am going to pin it, and nobody's obligated. If you want to donate, that's great with us. Um,
And I didn't share what her health issues are. Miranda
no.
can. I didn't ask her if we can do that, so I don't want to put it out there. But
Oh
yes,
my
it
God,
is.
Shay! Listen, Miranda. Shay said DM her and she will send you a window unit from
Yay!
Amazon.
That's exactly what we want.
Oh
She
my
said it's
God,
like,
Shay!
oh my God, Shay, you're the best. It's like $200 to $400
Oh
for
my
her to
God,
get an AC, and that would be amazing. That's all she.
that's all she
She didn't
needs.
even ask, but
She
that's all
didn't.
she needs. So
Yes,
thank you,
that's exactly what she needs, Shay. Oh my God, Shay, thank you so much.
thank you.
Oof.
We have people out here that are like the worst people on the planet
Expecting
getting
every
help.
expense to be paid for.
Yes,
Miranda does not deserve
exactly.
it.
Exactly. And I didn't even know that she was suffering with that until she was saying that, yeah, I could be in live today. I'm not in so much pain. It's hot, whatever. And I'm
Oh,
like,
Vera,
hot? Where's your AC?
Vera says she
So,
can help too. Thank you guys
oh,
so
thank
much.
you. You're
Thank you guys
amazing.
so much. Like, I know what it is to do bad, right? So many, not so many. Some people know what it is. Um, and it's about helping when you can. You know what I mean? And I was just in another chat. I was in Brooks' chat, and you know John Yates is asking for people to help him move, and
Oh, God, I know.
this is another person that does virtual panhandling and
Mm-hmm.
expects every expense to be paid for. There's a difference, guys, between needing help, falling on hard times, and expecting every expense that you incur in life to be taken care of by your subscribers. And it's also a difference when you shame other people for doing bad, but then you want every single one of your expenses to be taken care of when you refuse to do for yourself. That's the
Yeah,
bullshit. That's the bullshit. That's
right.
the difference to me.
And Miranda's not like, oh, I can't. I, honest to God, I did not know. And Miranda will tell you, I didn't know until just before this stream. And it was because I probed and asked, don't you
Yes.
have an air conditioner? So it just breaks my heart. She was born with medical issues, and they are medical issues that definitely um they're there. They're definite. There's no wondering, oh, is she really, is she not?
Thank
No,
you,
no, no,
Shay.
no, no, no. She's really disabled and just one of the sweetest, sweetest people. We know Miranda for a very long time, and I adore her. Everybody that knows her adores her. She
Yo,
doesn't
girl,
make any drama, no problems,
I
nothing,
know that.
nothing.
Nothing. And I think that that's the difference. You know what I mean? A community is about genuinely helping when you can in any way you can,
Yeah.
but it's also about not taking advantage and not shaming people who may not do well. Miranda doesn't tell people about any of her situation, none of that. You know what I mean?
Oh, she just did. Miranda said, I have spina bifida, chronic pain, and a full-time wheelchair user, by the way.
Yeah,
Well, thank you, Miranda, for putting that out there. You didn't
yeah,
have to, but I appreciate it so people know what we're talking about.
exactly.
Spinal bifida, no, she's not going to be able to get up there. And she's a full-time wheelchair, and she has a lot. And like she was in the hospital a few times, and I didn't even realize how long. And that was recently. So it breaks my heart because she's
She
not
was
like
in the
this
hospital
person.
recently. Yes,
Yeah, and she's not always asking, like she doesn't tell us.
she
I don't know
doesn't.
why. She tries to, she doesn't I don't know if she's thinking
She
that she would
suffers in
burden
silence.
or whatever,
She
but
suffers in
yeah, she
silence.
suffers in silence. And if we could help her with this one thing, it's not a gigantic amount of money. So I just thought, why not ask? Because
Yes.
if everybody gave just a little bit of money, between $200 to $400 for a window AC unit, that's a big deal to her, So
It's a huge. It will improve the quality of life for her tremendously. Things that we take for granted, and that's why when I come and I also talk about how blessed I am blessed. Like I can imagine not having AC, and there are people that don't have AC, and these are things that most of us take for granted. You know what I mean? That we have AC. I have central AC. Like I don't have to think about it when I go outside. I'm reminded, holy crap, I can't even imagine all day long in your home being uncomfortable the way Miranda is. Hi, sweet
yeah.
Miranda. Hi, Chantel Gucci. Hi,
Hey,
my
hey, hey.
virtue.
Hey, Sweets
You
and
know?
Beyond. Girl, Sweets and Beyond. I was just telling Cindy that. I said, that Chrissy Chula, that's me, like all summer long, living in
Yes,
Florida. Like, I want to kick
yes,
someone, like I'm punching the air. That's how bad it is here. Like, I'm kicking the hell out of the air. It's
yes. When
just
I
too
go
hot.
outside, I get so angry too. Like, because we don't smoke in the house. Well, I don't, nobody else smokes. I smoke cigarettes.
Right.
It's not a thing smoking in the house. So I smoke on the balcony. And when I go on the balcony, I'm like, oh my God, suffocation. Like it's excruciating. It's horrible. And when I have to walk to work to get to the bus, I just can't imagine being uncomfortable at night. Or she's in Florida too. Oh Lord of mercy. I can't
Yep.
imagine being uncomfortable at night. I wouldn't be able to sleep. There's no way.
Miranda, if you can drop your Cash App,
I
that
I
would be
I
great.
I I I pinned it.
Oh, you pinned it. Okay, I'm sorry. It's pinned. So
Yes,
if you want
Pin.
to help
Hi, Phoebe
Miranda,
from Greece.
Miranda's gonna um get in touch with Shay, or Shay get in touch with Miranda, and is wanting to send her something from Amazon. So if we could put anything towards that, so
Yes,
it's not all on Shay, that would be amazing because
yes.
she just deserves it. She's one of the best people on here
Yeah, I
anyway.
know.
Like
Me too.
she's been very, very loyal to us. Loyal,
Yeah,
but she's only loyal because, and she's not dumb. Trust me, that girl is not dumb. She sees right through people, and she has been loyal to us because she knows we don't do all that messy BS behind the scenes. Trying to trip people up or whatever. That's just not us. We don't do that. And Miranda is one of those people too. But I can tell you, if we started to do that shit, Miranda would be like, "See ya." Like I don't put up with that. So
yeah,
I I just adore her.
I do too. And she's not gullible. People have tried that, thinking that because she's kind that she's gullible. That's not a thing.
Right,
Shay
right.
said Shay's gonna get her the unit. She said she can afford it. Shay, you're
Oh, thank
amazing. I
you.
appreciate you so much. I thank you guys. I thank you
Hmm.
guys so much. It just means a lot. It for real, Shay. Thank you so much. I'm
Yes,
gonna
yes.
I'm gonna go to Shay when I need my next Gucci bag and shit. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
right.
I
Girl,
know
I'm
Shay.
wanting a new Louis V.
Right? Shit, I should have aimed higher. I should have told Shay I need a new pair of Louboutins. Something. God damn it, Shay. She said, and earlier she said, I'm spending Meg's inheritance. That is hilarious. Hey, Rabbit of Chaos, how are you? So that just made my whole evening. Thank you for
I
that.
know, it makes me happy.
Yeah. Wait, well, I had to fight when I got my walker. Waited 2 years for one and got denied for a walker due to I don't need it inside, just outside. Holy crap. I remember when before my mom passed away, my mom had to walk with a walker. Um, and you don't realize that walking with the walker for a long time arches your back because walkers you have to lean over. You know what I mean? You can't stand upright because you have to lean into them. And so she decided um to try to get a portable scooter, and she couldn't walk at all. And that's horrible when they deny you, and they're really expensive, those walkers and stuff. So I'm so
Yeah.
sorry about that. Hi Julie, how are you, my Julie, BC Canada? How you doing, sweetie? While you iron, I get it. I don't know, I cooked yesterday, but I was like, it's only me and one son home today. My other sons are all working. So I was like, and my eldest son, I saw him take some clothes, meaning he's probably going out on a date afterwards. I'm like, I'm not cooking. The other night I cooked and most of it stayed. They didn't eat. So I'm like, I'm not wasting my damn time sometimes. F that. These kids are disrespectful. I can't afford, right? That's insanity. That's insanity. My mother, I know they're really, really expensive. They're really, really
Mm-hmm.
expensive. It's crazy.
You have some red bottoms that you don't wear, Shay, and you're giving them away. What size are you, girl? Let's talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Cindy's like, I squeeze
I
my
don't
foot
care what
into
size
it.
they are.
I'll wear extra thick socks to
Yep,
put.
I'll wear thick socks if they're too big. I will crunch my toes if they're too. I'll chop off a damn toe. No, I'm just kidding.
File them, file your toes all the way down to fit the Louis.
No, I remember when I was younger because my feet are small, but my stepmom and my dad, well, my stepmom, because she used to buy the stuff, used to buy me sneakers like a size bigger. I don't know why. And so they looked really big, but they weren't my size. I guess because she was like, "You're gonna grow into them." I'm a teenager. How much more am I gonna grow? So I would buy my sneakers when I started, working at 14 and buying my own sneakers. I would buy them so small, and I remember I bought a pair of Jordans. I remember the USA Jordans that were like nearly $200 in the 90s. Like that was insane.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought them so small because I wanted small feet, and my feet were like cramped in them. I don't know why I did that when I could have just bought my size and been comfortable. I used to do
Right.
stupid shit. It's ridiculous. I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah. And I
imagine. Hey,
think
man.
that's what we should be using our platform for. Calling out
Thank you,
bullshit, yes,
Abby.
but also helping those that are absolutely deserving of the
Yes,
help
I
and,
agree.
that are truly disabled and can't get a job because they can't. They're disabled in
Right.
every way, dealing with pain and spina bifida, I know is a very serious thing, and it's no joke. And we know Miranda, and she's been in the hospital this year quite a few times, and they admit her. She's had to stay
Yes.
and all of that.
Yes.
And, she's just thrilled. She's thrilled if she gets gifted a membership. It's like, oh my
Yeah.
God, So I just thank you guys so much. You're all so
That's perfect.
awesome to
Yeah.
help our girl, really, because it just brings tears,
Yeah.
to my
That's
eyes because
genuinely
I
something.
know what, physical handicap, what it means and what limitations there are. And I don't say that because I'm physically handicapped. I am not. But my father was very much so. So I love to see help and kindness in
Yeah,
that
me
way.
too. I'm that makes me happy because again, 2 years ago I was doing really bad. I was doing extremely bad, and um, a content creator wanted to help me out, and I didn't want her to do it. I told her no, but she was like, "No, I'm gonna help you out," and she did.
Mhm.
And some subscribers, they got together and they helped me, and I had people get me groceries and stuff, and it was a hard time. It was difficult to publicly let people know that I was struggling. It was very embarrassing, when I had lost my job and stuff. But I will never forget the kindness that I was
Mhm.
shown, you know.
Well, and you'll never forget the assholes who
And I'll
threw it in
never
your
forget the
face.
people that shamed me and mocked me either,
Right.
made videos shaming me for having needed groceries, and because I didn't come on here playing the part. I didn't come on here with my hair messed up, or because
I
my
know.
nails
That was the
were-
most ignorant statement ever.
yeah,
Oh, she's got nails and her hair's done and she
and
wears
she wears
makeup, so
makeup.
she must have a lot of money. Hey, moron. Most people do not throw away their things just
Right.
because they're falling on hard times.
I know.
There's nothing wrong with grooming if you've fallen on hard times. I don't understand that. I don't. It's
I
not like
mean,
you're getting
but then it,
manicures and going to visit an esthetician for a
right, I
facial
wasn't
or
getting
like,
facials. I wasn't going to a nail salon. I was doing my nails at home. I had my makeup. And that's the thing. Had I come here and tried to play the part, right? Didn't comb my hair, came on here looking pitiful, they would have said, "Oh my God, look at her scamming." Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to degrade myself because I'm doing bad. Doesn't mean that, no, there's no way. There's a certain way that I carry myself. And I don't care what anybody says. There's a certain way that I carry myself. Just because I say the F word and the B word and all that doesn't mean that I'm gonna come here in pajamas or with my hair not done, looking a certain way to fake the funk. Like, no, if that's how you choose to be, that's how you choose to be. Don't project your bullshit onto me. You know what I mean? Like,
right,
not a thing.
right. The stereotypical, like,
Yes,
homeless, like
yes,
needing
Patty.
help, like you need to look like you're, I don't know, man, like a bum, I guess. Like you're a bum. Just because you've fallen on hard times doesn't mean you're a bum, but some
Yeah,
people are just that, bums. So
yeah.
that ain't
And don't
you.
want to work and don't want to do anything for
Right.
themselves. They're so freaking entitled. And that's not
Hmm.
me. I had so much gratitude. There is
Right.
never any shame in needing help. We all need help from time to time. I'm just glad people who need it can get it. Exactly. And then the people that take advantage and become entitled and openly say they shouldn't have to work ruin it for people that genuinely need the help and don't like to ask, like people like Miranda. And there's other people that don't like to ever tell people that they're struggling because people will come on here and mock people or shame people. And that makes me sad because it's usually the people that mock and shame people that are the ones that are actually guilty of the bullshit they are accusing other people of. And it's quite ironic to me.
I know. I know. It's
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Some people you deal with them and we're on the internet and it's not like you're given some kind of mental evaluation before you're allowed to get on here and say whatever you want. So I look at that and for me, in the beginning, talk about being naive, right? Like I try to give
Yeah,
everybody a chance and think everybody's the same, but then you find
yeah.
out like, whoa, like,
Happy.
yo, let me back up. Like I'm Homer Simpson backing up into the
I'm sorry,
bushes
Chantal.
because
Yeah, yeah. And I get it, Chantal, but I'm so sorry, and that makes me
oh,
sad. Nobody should suffer in silence.
no, 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 no. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know there was any issues with you, Chantal, because
Yeah, that makes
I
me sad.
Cindy
Yeah,
uses her platform, to help, and I
I
definitely want to
get it.
use mine for that. I would rather people donate to those in need than to like, and in need, when I say in need, I will be 100% sure that the person is not fraudulent. And before I go ahead and offer up, just like Cindy, there's no questions about it. We know Miranda. I'm the one who
Yes,
offered. She didn't say shit to me. I asked her the question and then
yes.
asked her if I could help. And she said, "It's okay. Don't worry about it. We're going to get one next tax season." Next tax season. Girl, you might be like melted into your bed by
And
then.
no,
It's
in
too hot.
February, Lord of mercy.
Yeah,
Hi,
exactly.
Pixie, how are you? Thank you. Yeah,
Hey,
that's crazy. No,
Pixie.
Miranda, that's not a thing. So, oh
Yeah.
wait, I wanted to show you guys. This is the eyes. Got to do the obligatory makeup.
Uh-huh.
So I have
Vera, you listening, Vera? This is your segment.
yes, Vera, your favorite part, and Patty Brunner, this is your favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I did like a rust to match with this little tank top.
I
Listen,
love
you
it.
guys know I don't like showing my brolic arms, but it's like 1,000 degrees. I don't give a fuck. I'm showing my
It's too hot.
brolic arms
Your arms
and
look
my
just fine.
snatched waist. No, listen, Linda. I don't care. You know what I mean? I flip about stuff like that because I don't give a fuck. Um, I have no shame in standing up, showing myself. I don't give a fuck. Y'all got me bent out of shape if y'all think I care. But anyway, so I did the rust colored eyes, and yes, I'm matching the little scrunchy. I think with my skin tone and with my hair color, it looks kind of nice. So thank you guys. Thank you. Anyway, sorry. I'm sounding kind of conceited, but thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much.
So
Yeah,
did you see stuff like going on? Were you able to watch any streams in the
girl,
last
I've
day
been
or two?
watching streams nonstop, girl.
Yeah, like I was too, like busy while I'm working, I can listen. I'm not talking to
Can't
clients or
be
whatever. I
done.
can listen, got my ear pods in, I'm listening to all these streams and I'm like,
It's hey
God
J Fit, please be
damn.
careful. Love you, J Fit. Yeah, I've been
Where's J
watching
Fit going? Where's she going? I may
the
lose you all. Oh,
because of the
okay.
weather and stuff. Yes.
All
So be
right, stay
careful, J
safe,
Fit.
J Fit.
Yes. Um, I was watching. I was like watching Cooch. I was watching because I hadn't really heard John Yates, the stuff that he said, and she did his live in 3 parts. So I listened to it, and she did cover up Anne's mom's picture, which was amazing. She did like redact, when he showed Brooke's job and all of that. Um, and I wanted to hear it. I wanted to see it because you know how Sophie said she didn't laugh and all this stuff.
Oh, she did.
Yes, she
Told
did.
you. Did
Yes, she
she
did.
like I wasn't able, I came in very late to that and it was like a 4 hour stream or something, so I didn't listen to it all. But did you hear him say, am I wrong? Did you
Yes, I
hear her
did.
laughing? Thank
Yes,
you.
she
I
was
did not
laughing.
lie. Thank
She was
you. I
laughing.
know what I heard. I watched it live and it was horrendous what
I
he
watched
did.
it and I was pissed off. She laughed. She didn't say anything. I was sickened. I was sickened. I was sickened by it. And yeah, so Sophie's a liar. She did laugh. She was enjoying it. She didn't and he asked, did I was there anything wrong? And she was actually encouraging him. She was like, yeah, karma. She's actually
Yup.
said karma. That
Mm-hmm.
this is they're getting their karma. When I
Right.
heard her say that, I was like, whoa, what? Calling the police on Brooke is karma? What? Was trying to swat her, calling her job is karma?
With a
Going to fight is
child.
karma?
And we're talking
Hi, Debbie.
Brooke
Sorry.
went through a lot of school and it's not easy. Nursing to become an RN is not easy. My daughter is in that right now. So I get it. And to try to take her employment, a good
Taking
nurse,
nobody's no that shouldn't happen to anybody.
anybody, right, right, whether no matter what, if you're
No
working
matter
at
what you
the
do, no
Dollar
matter
Tree or you're an RN, that
right.
shouldn't happen. But it just stings a little different to know that Brooke has gone through all of that schooling and to get her degree, and then to have people get mad at things she says on the internet, so they want to call her job and get her fired.
No, and not only that, he actually called the police on Maria too. When Maria was live,
Fuck out of
um,
here.
he said
That's
that he's gonna
crazy.
call her job every time she goes live. He's trying to call her job. He's gonna strike everybody who talks about him live. He struck Cooch. He's losing his mind, and nobody in his chat is telling him
Wait,
that
he
this
struck
song that
Cooch?
yeah,
For what? For what? For
for talking
commentating?
about him. And he lost. He lost though. Yeah, he lost.
Good, good. He's a little vagina. Oh, no,
Yeah.
not a little one. He's a big old heavy. He's a big old 70s hairy bush. That's what he
Yes.
is.
And I want to say, I was also, I was what, sorry, excuse me, guys. I was watching Pooch, when she did I don't know if it says which, and I don't know, it was something about Siwa and about Muzz, and I was watching it, and there were things I didn't know, and people may not know. Feel the Love is a mod here. She doesn't, she hasn't been online really too much. She did change her name yesterday or today or recently. I won't say what her name changes because that's not my place. If you see her, whatever. Um, and I was very upset for her. She was in Kucha's stream and she was saying she doesn't trust anybody. Um, because I found out in Kucha's stream that and then I watched a few of Julie Virgo's lives. Julie Virgo's going live tonight to talk more about Muzz. Listen, I'm not trying to dog Muzz. I know Joe being Joe,
I will. I'll do it.
but I know Joe being Joe. I love Joe being Joe. She's a friend of
I
mine,
know. I
and
know.
she loves Muzz. But listen. The truth is the truth. Okay,
Exactly. Exactly.
Muzz.
The truth is the truth. We don't want to hate people. We
No,
don't want to dislike people. We don't want to have to call them out on here for some bullshit. But like I've been saying, Muzz is no hero. She's not. If anything, it was Raken. And I don't know why they're still going with the narrative, or at least Siwa is. Well, I know why, because she's not going to come for Raken. But
hi
it's
that Amber.
easy. I'm sure it's easier for her to come for Muzz and say all of these terrible things. And all I gotta say to that is, I've gotten to know Yaya a lot more. I did not know her at all when we were in
You didn't
our
know her before, right?
little like feud. We had no idea. And actually, I think she's quite funny and
I
just
do too.
awesome. Like
Yeah,
I'm so happy. It's like just another troll,
just
you
another
don't
troll, right?
know each other and then you start talking and you're like, whoa, this person's totally cool. Like
And that Amber
they're
chick, too. I'm pleasantly surprised that she's also a very very cool person, and I'm getting to know that Amber chick, and these are things that I'm happy for. That
right. And I
you
think
can make hi
we've
Fire.
all been guilty of misjudging people based upon people that we like,
Mm-hmm.
and that person's their enemy. So it's kind of like, oh wow, they did this, and this, and this, and this, and then to not look any further. And I've been guilty of that. You've been guilty of that. We all have. So I
Yes.
don't hold that against anybody.
No.
The only time I hold something against someone is if they were once my friend and then they backstab me and do
Yeah.
live after live after
Yeah.
live and make me look like something I'm totally
That
not.
hits different.
That's
It hits
heartbreaking,
different.
and that's different. Right,
Yes.
right,
So
exactly.
I agree that Amber chick, she said, I got respect for Cooch because at least she admits she wasn't innocent in what she did with Muzz. Muzz
Yeah,
definitely ain't innocent, but it's weird seeing folks play the victim like this. And
yep.
that's the thing that so I was watching Cooch, and Cooch was actually playing Julie Virgo. And I'm not trying to throw Cooch under the bus. I'm just stating it.
Right. She
Muzz was
spoke about it.
right. Muzz was, and Pooch admitted it and apologized to Feel the Love. Um,
Hmm.
Muzz was kicked from Julie Virgo's Discord, and 5 minutes later, like went to Cooch, like she wanted to get back in her Discord. I don't know why. If you're kicked from a Discord, like what can they possibly say? They don't like you, like you know what I mean? Like they're gonna say, "Fucking bitch, I don't like you." Like why the fascination we're having to see it is weird. Okay, anyway, so so Cooch went and joined the membership so to get Muzz into the Discord, and Muzz told her like, oh, let's use a name that's not in, not around anymore, and they picked Feel the Love. They changed because Feel the Love spelled the THA, and they spelled it DA. And Julie Virgo caught on quick, like she was just kicked. That's not how Feel the Love spells it. Anyway, she caught on immediately. She
I'm
knew it was
sorry,
Muzz.
but that is like duh. Like you kick Muzz and 5 minutes later somebody I don't know. That just seems like such a quick. Like you want to think Muzz is smart, but obviously she's not too smart to be doing
No, because
stupid
she
stuff
wants
like
to
that.
be in immediately. She can't stand not knowing stuff. And this is the thing, it's not healthy, guys. It's not healthy to have to know everything, to have to be in everything. And this is why I'm saying, like, listen, you know, people can talk to her all you want because, like I said, people have opinions about us, and then there's people that still fuck with us. So I get that, but I could tell you that I don't have people's social security numbers, and there's no reason that I don't give a fuck what excuse or explanation I
Right,
come up
right.
with. There's
Mm-hmm.
no reason why I would have any subscribers, families, brothers, sisters, dogs, cousins, nephews, social security number. There's
Mm-hmm.
not, I don't give a fuck, and I have a bad memory. And there's still no reason why
Nope.
I should have social security numbers of people and keep all this stuff. There's no excuse under the sun for that shit. There's no excuse under the sun, in my opinion. And I just think that they would be different if some kind of accountability was taken. If she dead ass came on the stream and said, listen, I'm sorry. I fucked up. It was okay. It was a bit creepy me doing this. I went too far. But I have watched Muzz and I've never seen her do that. And if I'm wrong, and if somebody's seen her do that, then please tell me that I'm fucking wrong. If she has taken accountability, please tell me that I'm wrong. I haven't seen it. I
Nope.
haven't seen, and two things
Uh-uh.
can be true at once. Siwa is not a fucking not a hero in this situation.
And
By
she's not a victim.
the
For fuck's sake, Siwa is not a victim. Jesus Christ. She
damn
knew
thing.
everything. She knew everything Muzz was doing. Every single thing. Muzz and I don't know Genevra. I don't know enough about her, but I hear the most horrible
I ain't
things.
trying
And
to
I'm
fuck with
trying
Geneva.
not
You're
to
not a
judge
Geneva.
people. I'm trying not to judge people on what others say because I've been wrong before. However, both of them have done things that I will never get down with. Ever, 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 ever,
Oh
ever.
wow. Wait, so that Amber chick says that Muzz was never allowed in there. She made a fake account named Feel the Love and got thrown out within 5 minutes. It was
Yeah,
obvious
yeah,
that that's
yeah.
Feel the Love. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Why
she was
though?
kept. What I heard was, and maybe that Amber chick can help and confirm this. What I heard was is that Muzz was in there and she was booted out of there, and then 5 minutes later, um, the
That's true.
feel
That's true.
DA love, and we know feel the love, and
She's a
that
mom on my
person.
channel. Yes.
Right. So Cooch made an account because that was her good friend. Okay, thanks, Amber Chick. She said that I'm correct. Yes, so that happened.
Okay.
Muzz went in there. I guess Julie or whoever was like, bye, kicked her out,
Bye, bitch.
and
Bye.
then she went to Cooch, and Cooch made an account. She asked her
They
Cooch
were
to
really
make an
good
account
friends. Yeah.
called Feel the Love
Love.
instead of
Yeah.
Feel the with an
Love. Yes.
not THE but THA. And Cooch went in there with a Feel DA Love because Muzz said, who the fuck pays attention to this? But Muzz said that Feel the Love hasn't been active for a while. So use that
No.
account. Like,
I
what?
know.
How
The
do
only
you know
reason I
that?
know that is because I haven't seen her in my chat. But that's all I know. I don't know if she's been other places because that's
Right.
weird. You know what I mean? But like, how do you know that? And that's the thing that they were saying that in Cooch's chat and in Julie's too. Like, how would she even know these things?
Mm-hmm.
How would she even know that it's somebody who hasn't been around? and
Right.
and guys, it's all a bit too much, and we keep
Well,
letting
and
other people take the blame. And no,
And
I just
C was a bit too much.
of
Everybody wants
course.
to blame Muzz
No,
or
she
not
was
blame her, but praise her.
right.
However, it wasn't actually Muzz. Like, yeah, she struck her however many times or whatever. And
But it was
some of,
breaking. It was
they didn't
breaking.
go through. It was Reagan who got the community guideline strike. And
Yes,
that's the big
yes,
no-no
Camden.
that will stop you from streaming. So I
I
don't know.
agree 100%, Camden. I don't think that none of them are heroes. Because
Yep.
everything that Muzz that gave or told Siwa it was just fine until Siwa fell out with her, right? This wasn't new information. She knew all this shit before. Now she's like, oh my God, this is so gross. Siwa, shut your dumb ass up. You knew this shit before. It wasn't a problem then. And what is the difference between what Muzz is doing and what Geneva is doing? Nothing, except that you still have use for Geneva. So shut the fuck up. You are not the heroine in this story either. Fuck out of here. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Shut
yeah. No, yeah. And Siwa with the whole, I think it's just easier for her because she knows better than to go after Raking, because Raking will bury her like without any effort at all.
Yeah.
So the fact that Muzz was still looking like everything that she did as far as going behind the scenes and talking with Jen Bailey's kids and contacting people, and
Oh
it's
my God,
all
no,
so
DJ, wait,
messy.
wait, let me tell you the pièce de résistance. This was like, I was like, what the actual fuck? And Vera, you're right. And juror number 6, you're right. Girl, the day that I do any of this shit for social media,
Right.
I'm gonna throw my own laptop the fuck out. Like, there's
Yeah.
no fucking way. Like, I watch streams, I interact in chats, I come in, I give my opinion. That's the beginning and fucking end of it. I talk to my friends, but I swear to God, bro, I'm not even Googling a bitch. I'm not even Googling a bitch. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's weird to me. Like, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck. But anyway, okay. So I have to say
I
that because
know.
that's fucking
And
weird.
Jules says, I love that Siwa's own moon blinker is the cause of her downfall. Not just moon blinker, it's moon blinkers. Because
Yes.
she's got a few of them in there, and Siwa fully knows what they were doing. She
Yeah.
showed the screenshot. She knew all that Muzz was into and contacting Jen Bailey's kids, her family, Mike's kids, talking to them all of the behind the scenes bullshit. Muzz, you never fucking learn. You never learn. It's the same shit. You tried to deny that you ever called a funeral home until the proof is in the pudding video came to surface again because you tried to hide that. Like you never
Till
learned.
Julie Virgo played it and showed it, and
Uh-huh.
then you can't hide it. But she also, yo, I'm sorry. People that like Muzz, y'all gonna be big man, probably
I
gonna
know.
lose
I know.
subscribers.
Yep.
But I just saw all of this, and I feel I have to talk about it. Like, this is no, no, because people need to be careful, bro. People need to be careful. This has been and for people in the back, way back there, we haven't been kicked out of no communities because there's many
Absolutely
people
not.
here that are still in the anti-KJ community, and
Mm-hmm.
they still fuck with us. Okay,
Right.
so shut your dumb ass up. Anyway, okay. Um,
We just don't fuck with people who
we just don't
go
watch
live
KJ
about
content,
KJ
right?
stuff.
We just don't watch
Exactly.
that content. That's all. But we
Right,
still
right.
fuck with people. Anyway, okay. Um, I heard that she pretended to be. She made an account, a spoof account, as Napa Valley Girl
Yep.
to pretend
Yep.
to be Napa Valley Girl to talk to Jen,
Mm-hmm.
to threaten Jen, to scare Jen into not talking to Napa Valley Girl.
Yes.
What? Why?
Right.
Why though? Why though? Like,
There was a lot of things that Jen just kept repeating. And do I think that some of them are delusions and just saying it to say it or whatever? That she was in her mental
man,
breakdown at the time. I don't know what the hell that's called because I'm not a doctor. Is that a nervous breakdown? I don't know. But
I
she
don't
had some
know.
shit going on.
Right.
However, I believe fully that there were
Yeah,
people in her
understandable.
ear and Jen was repeating what the people in her ear was saying.
Mhm.
I do. I firmly believe that. And nobody can convince me otherwise. And knowing
Jay
people
is
like Muzz reached out to her, that's fucking scary. That would make anybody
Myra.
spiral. That's not in a good place.
It would. And then why though? Why are you so worried about Jen talking to Napa Valley? What does that have to do with us, right? This is the thing that we can't be so invested in other people's lives that we're pretending to be that, like, and it's listen to me, okay? This is, we're talking about patterns of behavior, right? Because I'm not here to sit as a judge and jury, guys. I know that's what I sound like right now, but this is fucked. This stuff is fucked, guys. And when you make a mistake, like with the Julie G stuff, right? You make that mistake, if you call it a mistake, you learn from it. You don't do the shit no more. But this shit has just moved on to other communities where the behaviors are the same, guys. So do we keep saying, "Oh, it's okay. She felt like she had a valid reason," but we keep excusing the behaviors and the behaviors are not changing? No, no, because I wouldn't trust people like that. I don't want to be in DMs. No, I can
No.
imagine the shit she has on me. Because and Jade, I can imagine. I don't
Yep.
give a fuck. I don't
If
give a
you
fuck.
think that she don't
But
have a file on me and you're tripping, girl, because she definitely does. It's been going on for a very long time with that one. She was right there along the side,
that's
sitting next to
interesting.
Christ Conflict, where he completely disrespected us in a way that I've never been disrespected before, only because I refused to speak with him after he was
Yes,
nasty to me.
true,
And
true.
she went up on that panel and was his partner
Yeah,
until he
yeah.
turned on her. Then all of a sudden his channel's gone because she had access to it. Like I don't know, man. People got to learn their damn lesson and they need to start doing a little bit of research
Yeah, and
because it
Fire Night.
doesn't.
I'm sorry, JJ, but I
No,
don't
no, no, go
believe that.
ahead.
I don't believe that. She has said, I listened to Cooch's stream, listening to Julie and Stacy, and they were playing Muzz's words, and Muzz said that she keeps all this information because she has a bad memory.
Yes,
I don't believe that she doesn't have files on. Like
she
they
does.
showed all the information she had on Julie Gagney. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say her name. Sorry, Julie G and her family, and it had nephews and cousins and brother-in-law and mother-in-law, social security numbers, Facebook. I was blown away. I was blown away. And okay, that was the Julie G situation, right? But then she comes into the 90-day community and she's doing the same things, guys. She's doing the same thing. Like when she did the community post asking for people's birthdays, a warning went off. I'm sorry. When I saw her do that community post, oh, tell me your birthdays. I was like, boy, she wants birthdays so she could put birthdays together with other information. And maybe I'm wrong. I'm speculating. I have no proof of that. But I'm telling you that my warning alarm went off when I saw her asking for people's birthday because again, patterns of behavior, bro. Like it's and I'm talking about it now because I just saw all of I just went down this rabbit hole. Like I was there in the anti KJ community when it happened in real time, but
Mm-hmm.
to see it all the information and to know how deep it went, it's a little scary. And I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want to be
Oh
like,
my goodness, my internet crush is in the house.
hi
Hey,
Mari
handsome
Mari,
George.
hi
No,
George.
it's not. It's not Mari Mari. I love Mari Mari too, but
No, I know, but I
yeah,
just
George.
saw
George is so freaking handsome. And I'm
it.
married. I'm
Yes,
married. I'm very happily married. But
I'm not
I got a little crush. I got a little internet crush
I'm mad
on
at you.
George.
Hi, William. Hi, Maria. Maria, Maria. And my Mari,
Maria.
Mari. Hi, everybody. Sorry. Listen, guys, and I know people fucks with her. This is not me. I'm not dragging her, but we're stating facts, bro. Like, I just saw it and I was like in awe. Hey, just another troll. There goes my girl. Where you been at, girl? Wait, I had to pull over. What? Muzz was talking to Jen during that time behind the scenes as Napa. Yes. Yes, just another troll. She made a spoof account as Napa to scare Jen into not talking to Napa, like threatening her and all that. And remember when Jen was like, oh, Napa's threatening me? Do you remember when Jen was saying that and everybody was like, oh, Jen is just on one of Jen's? It's because she was getting threatening fucking messages. I remember when she was like, "Oh, Napa threatened me," and people were like, and Napa was like, "No, the fuck, I didn't," and we thought it was just Jen talking shit. Like that's not okay. And for you
No.
to say you were trying to protect her, whatever your reasoning is, it's not okay. It's not
No.
okay. I don't care what your reasoning is. There's people that have committed M and thought they were doing it for God. I'm not sorry. I don't mean to compare it to right?
Yeah, I get you.
A murderer. But I'm
Right.
saying, I'm just using the analogy that there are people who have done horrible things and thought that they had a righteous reason, a good reason to do it, and it doesn't make the action any better. That's my fucking point.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just saw
No, no,
all this
no, no. I get it,
in
and
my brain. It's like,
it's been going on for so long. Oh my God. And then seeing, and I will be the first to admit I was fully triggered when I saw you and I being mentioned in Muzz's DMs with other people. Like, bitch, step the fuck back. We want nothing to do with you. Why are you continuing to come? But that's Muzz, man. And you would think, like me, if I do something and I know I'm wrong, I'm going to admit I'm wrong and I'm not going to do it again.
yes,
It seems like Muzz can't ever admit she's wrong and she continues to do the same shit over and over again. This isn't new. This is
no,
not new. It's been going on for a few years now. Like, it's absurd.
George. The JJ selfie told me it's your birthday. I cannot wait.
I know, right? It's my freaking birthday.
I agree. She crossed way too many lines, and the reason that I'm reacting like this is because I've been watching it all day, guys. I've been down a fucking rabbit hole of lives. Like, I'm like, what the, when I think it can't get any worse, it fucking does. And I'm like, what the actual fuck are we doing? And guys, don't misunderstand me. I've fucking made mistakes, man. I've come here and I've talked some shit that I shouldn't have said. I've said things in a way I shouldn't have said it. But I can guarantee you, bro, I would never cross those lines, man. I wouldn't. There's no reason for me to look into people or pretend to be somebody to
I
intervene,
got my own life that I need to be
to talk to
taken
people's
care of.
kids. Like, no way. No way. I would never
I
talk to
think
people's kids. Don't talk to my fucking kids. So I'm not talking to nobody's kids, man.
hold on. Is Cindy picking up for anybody else or is it just me?
You're breaking up for me. I don't know if it's me or it's you. Is it JJ breaking up, guys, or is it me? I don't know who it is. Hey, Fancy Feast. Yes, yes, Happy. I don't know who is it, guys. Is it both of us? Is it me? Is it her? Oh, it's JJ. You sound like a robot, JJ.
Is it me or is it Cindy?
It's you, girl.
It's me. Okay.
Don't
All
drop.
right, let me.
Wait, I'll drop you, girl. You want me to put you down? Oh my God, let me drop her because she's gonna fucking kill my whole stream. Hey, Roadhog, how you doing? Viva la Rocca. How you doing? How you doing? JJ, I'm sorry, but listen, if she drops herself, she kills the whole damn stream. She just be like, fuck this. Everybody gotta go. Hey, Lisa Ann. I thought, did I see Lisa Ann on my bugging? Oh, I did. I thought I did. And hi to anybody I missed. Sorry, guys. And I hate. Oh my God. I always feel bad. I like if I'm targeting somebody because I don't want to target somebody. I don't want to be a bully. I don't. But shit is crazy. Shit is crazy.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me? Am I good?
Yes, I can hear you.
My VPN
Yes,
was trying to connect to China. It didn't like China.
What the hell? Hi, Creep.
No.
What the hell? Hey, Dina. I was going to leave the Muzz thing alone until recently, but when you literally hoard dogs and let them piss all over, you have problems. Then talk crap out of people who actually care for their dogs.
Yes, girl. Thank God, because I have been wanting to say that, but I won't ever do that. I won't ever betray a friend.
Sorry,
Where is Dina? I don't even see her.
It's just a channel, girl. It's just a channel.
I know. I just don't see her. But yeah, okay, I see it. Yes, absolutely. Muzz. Okay, Dina, for people that do not know, which a lot of people do know because they come after her for it. She's a dog trainer. She's very into animals. She saves animals, any kind of animal. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a chicken.
Yes.
That girl's saving it, bringing it to a vet, or doing whatever she's got to do. She trains dogs for a living.
She does.
For a living. She trains dogs like they're military in the police academy type shit. Yet Muzz tried to come at Dina and tell her that
Yep.
her dogs were too skinny
Yep.
and talk shit. No,
Yep.
no, 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 no,
Yep.
girl. Girl, you sit in your apartment, which you say you live in squalor because of mental health. You don't take the trash out or none of that shit. But I don't know. Is it mental health? Because you got the energy to be making all these stock accounts and shit. Like, why don't you have the energy to take some garbage downstairs to a dumpster? I don't get it. But anyway, regardless, she tried to say Dina was like a not good pet owner, and Dina's dogs are beautiful. Like she could probably race them. She could. They're probably hunting. She could do whatever she wants with her dogs. And she takes very, very, very good care of them. And then you got Muzz, who won't walk her dogs, can't afford to feed them, lets them piss in her house, pee and poop in her apartment or whatever it is, and wants to come at Dina. Nah, bitch, step back. You need to step back. And I've been wanting to say that for a little while, but I would never betray Dina because I know that did
Yeah,
happen.
I know. I know we would never talk
Mm-mm.
about Dina's situation or things that Dina says to us privately, even though I have to get back to my Dina, but that's our
Yeah,
friend.
and Muzz kept reaching out to her for advice with her dogs. So why are you reaching out for advice
If you
with
don't
your
want to take
dogs
it,
if you
hey,
think
Paul.
somebody is starving their dogs, which is absolutely not true. Her dogs are gorgeous. Their
Yeah,
coats shine. They're always playing. They have beautiful land to run. Dina's getting horses, which I am about 2 hours away from Dina. So I'm
she's
going to
gonna
be
be right
coming there
there
to
too.
horseback ride. I cannot
Yeah.
wait. But it's just bullshit. It's like she's always got to be the right one,
And guys,
you know?
listen, the reason I came and talked about this, guys, again, okay, I wasn't gonna address it. I wasn't because I don't want people that fuck with her to think that I'm dogpiling. I was watching all of this, guys. I've been watching her in chats, like soaking up the victimhood, bro. Like, no, not accepting no responsibility. Like everybody else is wrong. Oh, C was just doing this. Oh, Geneva, like, no, no, and no. I'm sorry. And then when I saw the videos, when I saw Cooches and Julie's, I was like, whoa, this is not from the anti. This is still happening, guys.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Hi, Miss Amanda. How are you? Happy Sunday. Love you. Thank you for the super chat, sweetheart. It's
Thank
not
you.
okay, guys. It's not okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And if anybody's upset, listen, you have the right not to support me, but this is not okay. It's not okay. If
Uh-uh.
I did this, fucking pull me up on it. If you find out that I'm fucking I have a file of people's social security numbers, if I'm talking hella shit about people, if I'm sneaking into discords, get the fuck. Why? What the fuck? Why am I sneaking into discords? What the? I'm sorry. I'm
That's weird. Like,
sorry.
I would never have the balls to
I'm
do
sorry.
that. And who even wants to hear or gets off on other people talking shit about them? Why would you want to be in
I'm
there?
trying daily. Yeah, I don't know. Why would you want
Like,
to be there if
unless
you're not wanted?
somebody, right? Like,
No.
if somebody's dragging me, why do I want to hear that? If they have
You gotta kick
constructive
me out, bitch. I'm
criticism,
gone.
they don't got to kiss my ass. They can have constructive criticism, and I appreciate that, and I listen and I take it into
Yeah,
consideration.
exactly. But
And
I'm just
I've changed some things based upon that. When enough people tell you something, you might want to listen. But there are some people that are just too freaking dumb and they just won't, like, it doesn't matter what other people say. They look at it as an attack, even when it's just constructive criticism.
yeah. And sunshine state of mind. No, listen, it's important to hear this, even though you may not know the players.
Yeah.
It's important to listen because these are the warning signs of what to look out for in general on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like these are things that are we're going too far. We're getting too invested in YouTube stuff, and we need to learn to balance our personal lives with YouTube. And when we become so consumed with YouTube that we're doing this and we think that we're this savior, that's a savior complex. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out with that saviorhood shit. I'm
I
saving
know.
the world one social security number at a time. Like, get the fuck out of here. No. I'm sorry. That was petty. All right, sorry.
Well, I think people like Muzz that are in different countries and they have like much stricter than the
Tristan never
United
trolled. Yes.
States.
Thank you.
When people, what'd she say? I didn't see it. What'd she
She
say?
said just like a certain somebody having endless fundraisers for apartments and life supplies that she could get at
Uh-huh.
Dollar Tree. Okay, back to the bushes before I show my
Girl,
true
you're not wrong. That shit's annoying. Like you need Dawn dish soap, bitch. Go get a job. It is
I wouldn't
so
care though
annoying.
if you didn't shame other motherfuckers who
Right,
needed help.
right, 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 right,
I have
right,
to
right.
keep reiterating that because you're the
Hmm.
same person giving people Grifter of the Year awards and shaming motherfuckers for having needed help. No, sorry.
That bitch is getting grifter of the century, okay? Because it's been beyond, like, it's ridiculous. It's like, oh, thank you so much. Everybody gave me thousands because they like me slash actually they just feel sorry for you. And like stop, like that's not a living,
Stop it,
man.
guys.
Like go get I promise you, if you get a job you will feel like you have purpose, you know,
Yes.
getting up every day, meeting decent people, going to work. When you get that paycheck it's like, damn, you know, I work for this. When you get it and you have to beg online when you're fully able
Yeah.
bodied, what the fuck? Like, I got no patience for that. I don't. Look,
No.
I'm tired too, damn it. I've had a kid since I was
I'm
20 years
tired
old.
too.
I'm
I don't want to go to
tired.
work. I don't want to
I'm
go to work
tired.
either. Wait, JJ, thank you, JJ, for gifting the 5 memberships.
You're welcome.
Um, wait, okay. So
Somebody
Mustang
else
Sally,
did.
yes, Virgie did too. Mustang
Okay,
Sally,
Virgie.
Walt, Fire and Ice, Miranda, and MT got them. Thank you. And my Virgie, thank you. She gifted 5. And who got them? Let me see. Oh, Debbie with 1B, a real housewife. Hello, Lisa from the West, Lainey Lynn. I'm fucking Reiki in. And I think that's it. One, two, three, four. Okay, that's 5. So welcome all my new members. And thank you, my Virgie and my JJ. Thank you. You guys are very sweet. And I wanted to read that Amber chick. She said, I'm just annoyed at how Siwa pretends to have never known. Like, ma'am, you
All
blocked
right.
people to warn you. They tried to warn her. So many people tried to warn her. And
Yep.
she didn't want to hear it. And she was just like, no, no, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to, Muzz is my friend and all this stuff. And then she's introducing all this proof, right? Receipts, shit that she's known, and she's presenting it as if she's so outraged by it when she had all this information. Just like when she played the live where Muzz was like amped up and cursing and wilding out.
Yeah.
It was on Siwa's channel, first of all. Siwa was on panel when it happened originally, and she replayed it like, oh my God, this is so disgusting. Were you not there the first time, miss? Like, what?
Yeah.
Did you not hear it the
And
first time?
listen, what I need to say about that situation is we've all heard that man threaten lives, okay? He's done it on panels before. So the fact that there were things behind the scenes, I'm sorry, I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I wasn't. So I'm not going to say that what Yaya and Roadhog and them, I'm not going to say it didn't happen. They went to the police. They were worried about it. The police didn't consider it a threat, a credible threat, and that was
Right.
the end of it.
Yeah.
So why would anybody put themselves on the line over a false allegation? So to come now, Siwa,
Yes,
and
sis. Yes.
try to pretend that you did not know what went on, and suddenly you're just so empathetic towards real,
Oh,
bitch,
God.
please, girl, boo, bye, bye. Like, go take a fucking seat. Like, you don't even
She's
make
full of
sense.
shit. She's full of shit. Listen,
Yeah.
everything she does is for her own gain, her own wallet. Oh,
Yep.
thank you, Henry's mom, for the super sticker. It's
Oh,
so
that's so
cute.
sweet.
It says, good luck. Good. She's wishing us luck because we canceled after this.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just
We're
kidding.
canceled. I go on my channel, and then we'll
I'm just
really be
kidding.
canceled.
And
'Cause then I'm gonna
trying
say some
daily, it's so
shit.
good to see you, sweetheart. It's so good to see you. It really is. It has been a long time. I'm glad to see that.
Cindy's channel is the Tame Cindy and JJ. JJ's channel is we gonna curse, we gonna call some people bitches,
Yes,
we gonna. Cause why? Cause I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like it's my channel, and I appreciate the fact that Google offers it for free. I don't have to pay for it, whatever.
friend of fame.
However, I want to use it for positive. I want to call out people who are frauds, and I want
Yes.
to talk about things that are going on in the community. And actually say what I really think without being so censored to whatever.
No
Um,
sunshine. Don't do it. Yeah. Sorry.
and yeah, so that's what I want. I want to do that, and I want to help people and get charity fundraisers going like we've done
Yes.
before. We're gonna do another one for Halloween. We got to. We got
Yes.
to.
And we have done that. We've done charity drives, and the money went straight to the charity. None
Yeah,
of it went into our pockets. We had
never.
everybody donate directly to the charity,
To the link of
to
the
the
charity.
straight to the website. And
Hmm.
JJ, sent giveaways, and we did a giveaway. Somebody would win. Everybody, they just had to show
It
us that
was for
they
every
donated.
$25
Yeah.
that you donated, you got an entry to win
Entry.
a
Yeah.
box. And in that box was just a shit ton of stuff, skincare and makeup and, all good brands and all that. So
It was
I want to do
beautiful.
that. I want to give to people who deserve it and who really need it. Not
Yeah.
people that get on here every goddamn day and beg and emotionally manipulate
Really.
people to support their entire life.
And
That's
that's the
not,
difference, guys. That's the difference. Listen to me, please. People that need help, right? We don't ever want people to suffer in silence. I remember Harmony, Missy
yeah,
Tessa, so many people that donated and helped, and so many of you guys, right, felt jaded and didn't know who to trust. When people need help, you you continue to follow your gut. If you don't want to donate to people online, don't do it. Donate to charities directly, but
yeah,
don't allow anybody online to ever make you feel like you can't help somebody if you choose to. You understand? But that you are also not responsible for any of us content creators. You're not responsible for our rent. You're not responsible for our furniture. You're not
food,
responsible for our food to feed our
nope,
kids. Now,
nope,
needing help and falling on hard times, I understand that. And I never want anyone not to share and to go hungry or to go cold from not asking. But the level of entitlement that is on this platform has skyrocketed. People expect every expense to be paid for while they do nothing to better themselves, bro.
right.
They do
That's my problem.
nothing.
I will help people,
Fire and
and
dice, thank you.
I will help people, and Cindy, I
Thank you
do.
so
I
much.
help all the time, and I don't want any sort of recognition. I
No.
will just help where I need to help, and that's
Yes.
it. And I do it silently, and I
Yes.
think that's because I was raised that's true charity and giving from the heart when you expect nothing back, not
Yes.
even accolades or appreciation or a clap or what. Way to go! You did a good job.
Right.
No, to me, unless it's crowdsourcing, I keep it very, very quiet. I don't want to say.
I miss me.
However, the
Yeah.
the people that I'm willing to help have to be willing to help themselves.
Susan, don't
Like
see
they've
that's
got to
the difference.
fall on
That's the
hard
difference.
times is
Yes.
one thing, and you just need a helping hand to get straight again.
Yes.
But somebody who expects you to like finance their entire
No.
life
No.
because you come on YouTube and beg, it's absurd. It's
And then
crazy to
tells
me.
people I have money after you just ask people for money, and then you like that's so disrespectful to people that literally have nothing. It's just, guys, pay attention and don't allow people to pull on your heartstrings and
Yes.
and then feel that they're owed something, because not one of us on this platform is owed a motherfucking thing. Not a motherfucking thing. Not a membership, not a super chat, not a donation, not a cash app, not a fucking view, not a like, not a fucking thing. We're not
Right.
owed anything. Everything we get on this platform is a privilege, bro. And these people are so entitled. I'm working. Working where, bitch? Working where?
I
Like,
know, I know. It's absurd. I've got so many sources of revenue coming in yet. Please, guys, because I need it. Money, 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 money. I need it because that's
no.
what talks. And stop, girl. Stop. Stop. Are you going to be able to keep it once you get in there? Let's see. We're going to see.
And that's the thing, guys. Let me tell you something. And I say it a lot because, guys, the 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 amount of people that shamed me 2 years
Mm-hmm.
ago was crazy.
Gross. They
Was
made up shit too.
crazy.
They made up shit. They tried to say that you grifted to unalive a baby that was never a thing.
They
Like,
said I had an
it's,
abortion, that I asked them to take
yes,
an abortion. Never
yes,
happened. No proof.
so
Nothing. That
gross.
didn't happen. That didn't. They said the most outrageous shit about me, all because I was in a bad position and needed groceries and was doing bad because I lost my job during COVID. And since then, I've moved. I work every day. I will never, ever, ever tell anybody where I work. No kind of clues, nothing, because motherfuckers ain't well. You see motherfuckers threatening, I'm calling your job because you had a opinion, you don't like me. Like, nobody has to like me on the internet. Do you think that I'm gonna call somebody's job or say I'm gonna email your mother, your brother, your sister, and show them what you say on the internet? Let me tell you something. My family's gonna be like, the fuck? That bitch is a grown fucking adult. Like, what the fuck are you emailing me for, bitch? Get the fuck up out of here. That's crazy. So I will
Right.
never let anybody know where I work, because the day you try to call my job is the day it goes from YouTube to somewhere else. Because
If
that's
people
insane.
people that say that must not understand Puerto Rican families, because it doesn't matter if my cousin, mother, whoever, my auntie, my uncle, whatever is cursing me out 1 minute, and some bitch from the internet comes along and wants to know information about me or talk about me, it,
Oh, I'm
they're gonna
sorry.
tell them where the fuck to go, because family is everything. And sorry, but we have different priorities. We our kids are our priorities. Our, working for a living, our marriages, our everything, any kind of relationships we have, that's what's important. I can walk away from
Right.
YouTube tomorrow and not feel like, damn, I'm missing out on all the drama. No, I wouldn't, because the people that I'm close to, I would still stay close to,
Right.
because we know each other outside of YouTube.
I would just miss I would just miss this, coming, being able to come here and talk to you guys, and feeling that connection with you guys. But I don't thrive off of the drama and negativity. But if I have an opinion, I'm gonna come and state it. I'm gonna come and give my opinion. You know what I mean? But I don't come here to attack people for no reason. Like, that's crazy. But the shit that I see is gotten too far, bro. Like, why did John Yates call the cops on Maria? Call the cops on Brooke. That shit was crazy. That was so dangerous. But then to do it to Maria, and I'm telling you guys, you don't even have to worry, because karma, you know, and I don't wish harm on people, right? Like sickness, death, none of that, God forbid. But karma is already serving him. He's miserable. He's so unhappy. Look what happened when he was making fun and mocking DV. He got into a domestic situation live. And I'm not saying that I'm happy that that happened, but that was instant karma for the world to see, for people to see with their own eyes. What comes around goes around. You're mocking DV like with your phone, like nobody should be putting their hands on anybody, but that shit comes back to you. He is suffering his own karma. He's so unhappy in his own life that he thinks he has some kind of power. I'm taking my power back. My balls drop. Boy, where
I
that is
know,
the
right? I
coward
know.
thing. Like, that is cowardice. Cowardice to call the cops on somebody, to misuse the justice system, to endanger children. with swatting, to call people's job because you don't have a job. So it's okay to call people's job and get them fired and all this, try to, like, I can't with him. He's a,
Right? It's always the ones that aren't working, And I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't get it.
I know, Dina.
It's like they can't win. I guess they assume they can't win online because they've done some shady shit and they're being called out. So they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna call your job." Like, what?
I
How do you
know.
go from one thing to another?
I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. And until we all stop, like I won't watch him at all. Like that's what I'm saying. I watched him on Cooches. I watch other people give me like commentate on it. I'm not giving him a view, not one solitary view.
Never. Nope.
Views. Because with
Nope.
people
Nope.
like him, and I said it, I don't know if I said it in Anne and Maria's, or I think it was in Anne and Maria's, with people like certain people like John Yates, like Siwa, they don't care if they're getting views and attention for negativity. They don't care. To them, it's about the views. They look at the numbers. The numbers mean everything. How many people I have in my life, how many,
I
that's
know.
all they care about. They don't care about what impact, what digital imprint they're leaving on the internet. That means nothing to them. The fact that they're putting their marital things, that they're embarrassing their kids by putting their, ex, the children's father on blast. They don't care that they're putting all their children's business. My kid suffered this and went through that and yada yada yada. They don't care about the long lasting implications of what they're sharing about their children on the internet. It doesn't matter because they're getting what they wanted, instant gratification. I'm gonna sob story, wah wah wah. People gonna send me money. They're gonna super chat me. I remember watching Siwa. She got a super chat. She had the audacity. I don't get that till the next month, right, bitch? What? Excuse
Wow.
me? She dead ass said that. I don't get that till next month, right? And YouTube takes some. Like this is what I'm saying. That right there should show you
Oh my God.
no
I
gratitude.
did not see that,
Dead ass
but
said
I'm
that.
not surprised. She
She
wants to
dead
put,
ass said
oh,
that.
now I can't afford to feed my daughter. Bitch,
I know. I know.
stop it. Stop it. There are other people, and it's already known, okay? And this is
True,
my,
Kevin. True. True.
this is just what I think happened, okay? So I don't have any facts behind this because I don't have any proof. However, I think the reason that Siwa, and I put it together right away because, like I've said many times, I'm in a whole mommy sector and
Yeah.
watch a lot of different creators, mostly the reactors because they're funny as hell.
Yes.
But I watch that and I see everything that's going on, and I don't understand. I don't know. I see different things that happen, and I look at Siwa and I think, oh my God, what a fucking grifter. Like she's doing everything those other creators make fun
Yeah.
of other ones for.
Yeah.
Every single thing.
Yeah.
Like she mentions money
Love you, Miss Mickey.
nonstop.
I
She
know.
thinks that people are like she's blaming Muzz for her child not getting school supplies or whatever.
And
I'm
that's
sorry, but
ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I was young once as a mom, and a tax return, I'm like, oh yay, and you know what I do with my tax return? I paid my bills in advance.
Yes.
I
Yes.
didn't go on
Yes.
vacation, and you know why? Because I couldn't fucking afford
Do
to.
it. Right. You take you
Like,
you pay a couple of months of each of your bills, your most
yeah,
important bills, the bills
yep.
that cause you the most stress. You take care of
Mm-hmm.
2 months of those bills. You save
Oh,
money.
I did. I would put, 1,000 or two towards the electric. I would, pay like my water,
Yes.
all that stuff. I'd
Yes.
pay it. And then
Yes.
whatever else I had left over,
Yep.
I would
Yep.
get, my kids' clothes or shoes or whatever. There was no thought
Exactly.
of, oh, let me go on a vacation and go live while I'm there and still try to grift for more money. Like,
Yes.
girl,
Yes.
nobody's responsible for your vacation. It's sickening.
No.
It's
And that's the
sickening.
thing. That's the thing, JJ. Like, as responsible adults, right? We know, okay, school's gonna start every year at the same time.
Right.
Let me go and buy some school supplies now, little by little, just like for Christmas. Go and buy a few things and save it up. That way, when Christmas comes, you go in your closet or wherever you stash stuff, and
And she only has one.
she
She
only
has
has
one
one.
kid.
She has her
Yep.
older son, but she only has two, and one is an adult. So you have one minor to worry about, and you act like it's the end of the fucking world, and it's too much, guys. Like she can save, she makes money, guys. She makes money on YouTube. It's
And
ridiculous for her not to
I
save.
don't think that she has to pay for food, which is where I was going with the other, because
School
in that
bus, some
mommy
expensive.
sector, the mothers who were living in Texas and a few other states, they got extra on their EBT for the summer, and it was
When you
quite
have
a bit
kids,
amount.
right? School
And
age.
it was like left over from the Covina fund or whatever.
Stimulus, right?
So the summer they were getting more money. Well, it just so happens C was like, "Oh, see, that's what I do. I send everybody groceries, bitch, because you're using your EBT, which is meant for your daughter." And that's my opinion. I
And you
don't
know
have
what
facts on
though?
that, but I think that's what it is. I do.
And she does it to say she's such a good, listen, guys, this shit
Right.
doesn't make any sense, guys, right? If you come on and you say, like me, right? When I was doing bad, guys, did I imagine me coming and saying, guys, I need groceries? And then a few days later coming and saying, oh, this homeless man, I just gave him $40. Because
I,
it doesn't make any
the
sense,
fuck?
guys. It doesn't make any sense. If you have a child and you're struggling to feed your child, then you come and say that you're feeding the homeless. It doesn't make any sense. It's
No.
bullshit. It's
No
bullshit.
mothers, no mother is going to do that. No mother is going to give their
Oh,
last few dollars to somebody that they don't know when they have to feed their child. It's a lie. In my opinion, it's a goddamn lie. And you know
it is
why?
a lie.
Because
It's a
she
lie.
wants to appear to be somebody who's so giving, although it's only in groceries. What?
It's this savior complex, like, and the moon blinkers are huge on this savior complex shit, like,
Mm-hmm.
saving the world one EBT card at a time. Like, it's not realistic, and it's not
Idiots.
how adults do it. You budget, you put your children first. If you know you're struggling, and every month, guys, this is not a lie. She was like, oh, I'm struggling, how am I gonna make it through this month? And then she'll come and say that she gave her last I gave my last $40 to this homeless man, and now me and my daughter have no money for food.
Fuck
In
out of
what
here. Get
universe
the
does a mother do that? Like, it's
Nobody,
bullshit.
nobody,
And none of the
nobody. I
subscribers
would
call her up on
starve. Most mothers,
it. It's
like
insane.
myself, would
It's insane.
starve to feed their child. They're not going to give it to some stranger. They have no idea why they're homeless at
No.
all. The person could have
Yep.
addiction problems. And I'm not saying that we need to shame the person for that.
No,
But am
no.
I going to give somebody with addiction issues money over feeding my baby? Are
No,
you
because you could be
nuts?
helping them and enabling them to lose their lives.
None of it makes sense. It's a
It doesn't make
lie.
sense. And Camden, I agree. I agree. I think that is so. I think that's what she does, right? Now, okay, I'm just going to use a hypothetical, right? I know people in New York that would trade in their EBT food stamps for cash. So they would like, hey, I have $100 in food stamps. I'll take you shopping, and you only have to give me $70. And in essence, it seems like this is virtually what she's doing. Like, she'll, buy somebody groceries or whatever, and miraculous people that show up out of nowhere that need groceries, and her subscribers feel bad, right? Oh, poor Siwa. She's giving money she doesn't even have, even though she has a daughter.
Right.
You just said last week she doesn't even have money to feed her. But oh my God, she's just a saint, giving to people that don't have. Let me send her cash. Let me send her cash apps. Let me send her Venmo, which is instantaneous money in her pocket. This is bullshit.
And I heard, and
scam.
maybe somebody can tell me in the chat, but I
In my
also heard
opinion.
that she was telling people that her son lived
Yes.
with her when he hadn't lived with her for years. So she
Yes.
was getting money like I
Yes.
gotta take care of my
Oh my
kids,
God, George.
you know, plural. So like what?
Hey, Brooke. Yeah,
How do people put up with that shit?
JJ, but look
How?
what George said. I believe that. I believe she made those accounts up, pretending to look good. Oh my God, George, you took the words
Yep.
out of my mouth. I felt
Yep.
like she had those accounts made of people asking, and that this is just my motherfucking thought, okay? Speculation, all right? Allegedly, in my opinion, that because it's insane. It doesn't make sense to anybody with common sense. Seriously, anybody with common sense, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, and we just keep on like she's just, she's just such a good person, and everything she says and does shows us the fucking opposite. Does she look like she's gonna give her last to somebody? Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm sorry. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Yep. And if I were Brooke, I'd be hiring some kind of forensic IT person that's able to go in and figure out who
Exactly.
actually did post her child, because that's absolutely fucking disgusting. And if it truly did come from where it looks like it comes from, see what, pack it the fuck up. Because you are protecting people that are doing some really, really grimy shit. When it comes to kids,
Yes.
we don't fuck around, man. We don't.
No.
Like,
No.
you guys all
No.
know how I get
Why
when it
the
comes
hell
to
are you
even,
posting her
my
baby in
daughter.
his underwear and slowing it down?
Yeah.
A child. A child.
Right. Right.
For
My
what?
little boy
Because
used to run
you didn't
around
like
and,
his mother? No. No,
yeah,
that's it.
my little boy used to run around in his little Batman or Spider-Man underwears,
No.
and I can't even imagine somebody slowing that down and putting it onto a public Reddit. Like, that's just heartbreaking, and I would not stop either. So I fully get where her
No.
anger comes
I
from.
would
I
want to
do.
know.
A
I would
hundred
want to know.
percent.
Yep.
100%.
I would want to know. And
Yeah,
that's the
I
thing.
would too.
Yeah, and this is why I'm saying patterns of behavior. Back to that. People who do this shit, who have all these things, looking into people and keeping pictures and all this weird shit. Why the fuck are we doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck are we doing that?
Files on
Because
people,
somebody's
files
trying
on
to
people you don't
communicate
even
something?
talk to.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. No.
No, 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 no. And I
Crazy.
keep hearing, Muzz is dangerous, or the Geneva is dangerous. I don't really know much about Geneva, but from what I heard, it sounds like she's just like Muzz. If that's the truth, I'm not sure, so I really shouldn't speak on it. But I know when it comes to Muzz, y'all, she is not ever learned her lesson. She still continues to dig into people's lives, go above and beyond. No one had the right. And I understand Jen Bailey was a very sick woman and went online, and I don't know what the fuck that was, because like I said, I'm not a doctor. And I
That was a mental
understand
break. That
being
was a mental break.
being
In my
yeah,
opinion.
totally. I think so too. There had to be some sort of mental something, because it wasn't right. But she kept repeating things that were said to her. And it's like, maybe there's some truth to that. Maybe people were putting behind the scenes things in her head
I
that she
think
kept
people were.
repeating.
I think people were trolling her
Yeah, they were
and
fucking with her, man. They
egging
were
her
fucking
on
with her,
to
making
make
it
her act
worse.
out. Yes, I believe that. I believe that genuinely.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yep,
Mhm.
yep. I think that they knew she was going through. And Muzz, you contacting a funeral home and denying it, even though we all know you fucking did it, which is like mind blowing to me, that like jaw on the floor that you could even deny it. But then, you know,
Exactly, Camden.
to do
I
it
know all of that.
again, and you think just because it's Jen Bailey that it's okay to
No,
contact her kids?
no,
Fuck is wrong with you?
no.
Honestly,
And then to
it's not
talk
your
about her
business.
kids and see what to play
Yeah.
it and see what to play it. She shouldn't have played any of that. You want to show how terrible Muzz is, but why didn't see what tell her back then? Like she said, "Oh, I told her not to out this information. Why didn't you tell her? Don't look this shit up. Why are we looking up the kids, and why are we talking about her daughters and their, adolescents and all the shit they've done? Let me tell you something. Kids do things. When I was a teenager, I did stupid shit. When I was a young adult, I did
Yeah.
stupid shit. Why are we looking up
Mm-hmm.
those kids' records and to shame her as a
Right.
mother? Like all that shit. It
No, no,
made,
no.
it made
I
all of them
heard.
look bad. See what it didn't make Siwa look good at all. It made Siwa look just as bad. She knew about this shit. She only outed it when it was convenient and necessary for her. She never said, "Hey, why
Listen,
the fuck are you sending me this stuff?"
the way that I saw what
Gross.
Brooke had said, and I only say this, trust me, I have no behind the scenes. I don't look into people, nothing. But I heard Brooke say, and people were coming after her for
She said,
her daughter and calling the police or putting her in jail or whatever for a night or hours, however long it was. Um, I would do the same thing. If I'm being completely honest, I would, if that's what if my child was out of control like that and I needed to
"Yep,
scare the fuck out of them to
yep."
where, that is
Get
that
them
is the
straight. You do what
best.
you have to do, and it's nobody's
Yes,
business.
exactly, exactly. And
Of
it would break my heart. And I've had to do things before that broke my fucking heart to
course.
teach my kids a lesson, but they never repeated it. And they are, like I've always said, I want to raise good human beings. They don't have to be rich. They don't have to marry somebody wealthy. They don't have to have, a doctorate in anything. I just want to raise people that aren't assholes. And I've succeeded, thank God, in that. But it took some, it takes discipline. You have to be willing to discipline. And if
Yeah.
my child came at me like that, I promise you, I would do the same thing. One time, and I know I remember I told you this. My son was acting up. He was acting a whole fool. He and his friends did a smoke bomb in the cafeteria, which, listen, in middle school, you do a smoke bomb in the cafeteria, they have to throw area and sterilize it because all of that. So my son was in big trouble for doing that shit. I told him, and he tried to get mouthy with me. He dared to try to get mouthy with me at
Oh,
like
did he?
14 years old, 13 years old, 14, whatever. And I'm like, really? I'm like, great, you can get out of my house. And all them clothes that you're wearing right now, you could take them off and you could go walking in your underwear. You're lucky I'm willing to let you leave my house in your damn underwear that I paid for. And
Right.
I'm telling you, that kid learned a lesson and he never, it like scared him straight because I wasn't playing. And sometimes you got to do that. So to anybody that throws that in her face, like, to me, it's good mothering to teach your child a lesson before something worse can happen,
You don't
you
want them to
know?
learn a lesson
So,
on the streets. You have
yes,
to teach them
yes, exactly,
be strong.
exactly.
You know what I mean? You can't just coddle your kids all the time.
Nope.
And I don't
Mm-mm.
judge other people's parenting. I don't tell other people how to parent their kids. The way I parented, other people may not. You know what I mean? But
Right,
I
right.
just think it's all too much. And I like I said, I don't think that Siwa doing live after live after live, showing DMs and calls and all of this makes her look good either.
She
She's
looks
just as
bad.
guilty. She's just as dirty. She was down and all that shit. It was okay
Yeah.
until it wasn't okay, until it was of
Mm-hmm.
use to her for it not to be okay. And now she's trying to act like she's so against this. No, the fuck she's not. She's only against this because she's mad at Muzz, and she keeps blaming Muzz why she can't feed her daughter. That makes no sense because you can't go live now. First of all, on the 21st, we get paid. So what does the money for next month have to do with you being able to feed your kid? Like it's all gross. It's all manipulation, and she's so used to doing it, guys. See who's gotten away with it for so long. I was reading on Reddit, and one of her subscribers that supported her and gave her money on a regular basis said she had to walk away She said that the thing with
Good.
her daughter, the way she's exploiting her daughter, um, with this whole recent situation was the wake up call, was
Yep.
the final straw with her. She said it's gross the way
Hmm.
she's using her daughter and all this stuff, and enough is enough. You know, she said, and she was a big contributor to Siwa's channel, but it's she's used to this, guys, and she's not gonna stop while the money's coming in because she's so used to it. She gets the cash apps and the Venmos immediately, and she prefers that because she wants it all. She wants it all. She wants you to send her the super chats. You know, oh, they get so mad. You know, send me the super chats. But I don't get it. So I don't get it till next month. You know, and YouTube takes a lot of it. Just send it straight to my pocket. Like, guys, cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. Shit is gross. It's gross.
Yeah, yeah. No, it definitely is. I
True
think
that. True. True.
what's Patty saying up there? What's my Patty
At
saying? At
least
least
she's
she's
not
not
beating
beating
her
her
kid
kid
up and
up and
shipping them
shipping
off.
off. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
She's not. Oh,
True.
so you mean she's not beating the brakes off of her kid and then shipping them out?
I never hit my kids either. That just wasn't my thing because I was a kid that was hit. You know, my mom
Yeah.
um, was abusive, you know, and so I never hit my kids. But that was just me, you know what I mean? But yeah, I
Right,
think that
right,
there's
right. And everybody handles it
I
differently. And I
can't
don't
be
think
still.
spanking on the butt is like a horrible thing, but it's when it becomes beating a
Excessive.
child, excessive, hitting them like nonstop, getting out of control. Like to me, that's awful. I can't even imagine.
And
No
I just
way.
feel like if you have
Like,
to hit a kid like that, how can you teach a kid self control if you can't control yourself? Because hitting a kid
right,
like that shows a lack of control. You know what I mean? Like, are you hitting the kid for what? To teach them a lesson or to ease your frustration? Take your frustration out on the kid. That's just how I feel. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
oh
I
my
don't think
God.
anybody
Let me
beating a
tell you.
kid is teaching them a lesson. That's just
My
my opinion.
son got
Sorry.
his stubbornness 100% from me. I would
Hmm.
tell him, and it's so funny because even his godmother and, a bunch of my friends and stuff, they're like, oh my God, I remember your. I'm not going to say his name, but we'll call him
Chantel, you're
D. I
right.
remember D when he was little. And you would tell him not to touch something, and he'd go up to it and like poke at it, like, oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna touch it.
Hmm.
Like he was such a stubborn kid like that. And
Yes.
now you would never know that he was ever like I'm so proud of him. He's grown into such an amazing, he's 24 years old now, and
Hmm.
such a good young man. And I look at it and I think to myself, all right, you didn't do too bad of a job.
Right.
You got some decent kids. You didn't raise some assholes, and that was my goal.
Yeah.
I aim
And
high, damn it.
I'm very proud of my sons too. You know, like I said, I was raised in that time too, Chantel, where you listen, my mother, if I disrespected adults, they were allowed to kick my ass, and then my mother would kick my
Anyone.
ass when I got
Yep.
home.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that was totally.
Neighbors, mothers, and
If I
whomever.
disrespected an adult, they were allowed to whip the shit out of me. My mother would come and she would whip the shit out of me for disrespecting an adult. That's not a thing with me. You put your hands on my kids, we fighting. Like, because I don't put my hands on my kids, but that there was just always in me that fear that I was that abusive thing was
Yeah.
in me. So that just wasn't my thing. That's just not in my nature to put my hands on my kids. Again, I'm not telling
Yeah, I
anybody
can't ever see you
a spank
getting that
in the
mad. I
butt,
can't.
whatever. But I've seen what? What, JJ?
Oh, I can't ever imagine you like beating anybody. Like that's not your nature at
No.
all.
Oh, I'll beat a bitch. I'll beat a bitch. But
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If a bitch mess with you in that way, listen, if a bitch messed with me in that way, I'd be like, Cindy, yeah, I think
right,
you need to make a trip to
right.
Florida
But
because this bitch
never
is
like never for no reason. Like I'm not a bully.
right.
If you
I'd be
pull
like,
me,
this bitch is coming for my bony ass. She about to
right,
beat me.
I will be in Florida in 2 hours, girl. 2 hours I will be there. Like that is not a game, girl. I will be there. Fuck that. But I don't know. We weren't even allowed in Puerto Rico to be around adults yes, yes, that's not a thing.
Yes.
If adults were talking and elderly
Right?
said a word, they look at me like I had three heads. Like, I know she's not talking to us.
Right.
That wasn't even a thing. And
Yep.
now kids are totally disrespectful. All in adult
Very.
that was
I
not a
think the pendulum like swung too far the other way. Because now these kids, it's like if they're disciplined in any way, they're going to go to a guidance counselor and they want to get.
They tell you
Yeah.
themselves,
What the?
children's services on you. Call them.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell is that? Like I patted my kids like on the behinds, like when they were younger, like 4 years old or whatever, like swat on the behind, or if they're touching things like fire or something, they're not the stove, they're not supposed to be touching, like you're not, but I would never, ever beat my child. That's disgusting.
Yeah, and I did too,
Nope.
Lainey Lynn. I'm sorry you had a rough time as a teenager. I did too, and that's why I just didn't want to pass that on to my kids, But yeah,
Right. So you want to break the cycle and
beat a bitch with a bitch. Yes.
yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Cindy will come here and like
petals. Yep, I will. For my fans, it's not a thing. I will go.
Cindy will come here and pick me up and use me as the tool to beat somebody because I got a bony. I'm bony.
Yes. Listen, no, I will be there in a second. Don't fuck with my GG.
I probably can't kick anybody's ass. I think my daughter could though. My daughter probably like.
She definitely could.
She don't play. She's a scrappy little thing.
Yeah, she will fuck somebody up. But that Amber chick, I'm the same. One time I locked my son in the room, like as a punishment, and 2 minutes later I was crying hysterically. I had to open the door. Like I'm the same way with my sons. I
know it's so hard. It's so hard to discipline.
Yes, like she went to Catholic school. The nuns were allowed to hit you with the rulers and
yes.
Shit.
Yep. They sure were. I remember that. They would swat you on the ass, swat you on the hand. Like it didn't matter. They'd tell you put your hand out, and they would hit you with the. That was preschool. In elementary school, they would do that.
What? There might be some type of growth in there. I'm not trying to scare you. Who are you talking to? Who
got what? Who got what kind of growth?
Oh, I think she's talking to Miranda. Yeah, she's talking to Miranda. Oh. Miranda, you need to go get to your doctor. That scared me. Yeah. But I don't know. So I'm gonna get up out of here. Oh my God, it's almost been 2 hours, guys. I gotta go figure out what me and my son are gonna eat. Whoa, he's sick now. Jesus, I know we gotta eat something. What time is it? It's 7:48. I gotta eat too. But guys, so today's Sunday, so I have new members. Oh my God, JJ, I keep forgetting to upload your damn emoji, your Sebastian emoji.
Yeah.
Upload it.
The hell.
Tomorrow, I don't work tomorrow. I work Tuesday. So we're gonna do a members only live tomorrow, guys.
Yay.
So get messy. I got some we were messy tonight. I don't know. But we
weren't that messy. We just said it how it is. We said 100% the truth, or we said it's our opinion. It's just that simple.
True.
And we're allowed that.
But I'm gonna Wednesday, good,
Wednesday, we'll go live on my channel and we'll get messy.
Okay,
messy,
cool.
Messy.
So tomorrow will be a members only, guys. I hope to see you there. I will schedule it early tomorrow, and I'll also post it on my community tab just in case the notifications don't come out. And we're gonna be messy. We're gonna be messy. And then Wednesday we'll be on JJ's where we just do full messy. On JJ's. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's public, and I don't really care.
She's gonna be at 800 soon, and so it's amazing. I thank all you guys, and thank you for all the super chats, the super stickers, for the gifted memberships. Congratulations to all the new members. I appreciate you guys.
Shay, and Shay for helping Miranda. We love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I can't even thank you enough. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And yes, right? Ain't nothing wrong with a little mess though, for real. Ain't nobody. But I love you guys.
As long as we're not digging into people, going real life and stuff, we get messy. That's our messy.
But love you guys. Te quiero mucho como siempre, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday evening. And God willing, I will see you tomorrow. And to all the subscribers, we'll see you Wednesday and all that good shit. Love you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good night. No Google
Good
Docs.
night,
Love
everybody.
you, Camden. It was so good to see you. Love you, Vera.
We'll
Oh,
see you
love
tomorrow.
you. Yes, Vera. See you tomorrow, guys. Mwah. Bye, guys.
Bye.